Hey Libra, welcome to my channel. Okay, let's see what's going on for you, Libra, for 2026. Thank you for your patience. The energy that I was getting for you, Libra, is balancing relationships and sovereignty in love. Authenticity in love is what I was getting. Or the theme for 2026 for you, Libra, your mantra for 2026 is relational alchemy. And this could be your own personal relationships. It could also be your mediator ability in healing other relationships. And I'm getting, within family, I'm also getting within friendship circles, also in the work environment. So whatever it is, it's about healing heartbreak, Libra, and you come in with the energy of balance, the energy of fairness, helping both parties to see both sides of the situation. You bring in a sense of calm as well. So I'm just checking my cat. Fast asleep. A sense of calm and a sense of fairness and wisdom into the situation, Libra. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for you for 2026. Spirit, please and thank you. Sorry, I'm just seeing the scales now. And the swinging from one to the other, this imbalance, it's almost like a seesaw. The scales are doing the seesaw kind of vibe. And this may have been 2025 for you, Libra, is not being able to find a sense of balance and a sense of fairness or a sense of peace in your own world is what I'm picking up. And it feels like an energy of ungroundedness. It feels like an energy that is ungrounded, an energy that is like air energy, which is your element, Libra. Maybe you've been too out of body in 2025 to be able to feel grounded, and out of body in the sense that you might have been avoiding emotion or avoiding certain emotion until it escalates, and then that results in this ungrounded feeling, or you needing to retreat your energy so that you can regain balance of the situation again. What is this? And this could be related to, I'm feeling it's an emotionally charged relationship, Libra. This could be romantic, it could be family, but it's a relationship that is emotionally charged, that triggers the sense of imbalance in your world. And maybe that's why I was getting in 2026, your energy is about relational alchemy. Your energy is about how do you bring about balance into the situation, because you can't sustain the seesaw energy. It feels very unsettling for you, especially being ruled by Venus. You know, it's an emotional roller coaster. One minute you're up, the next minute you're down. It's like this tug of war, push and pull between feeling positive about the relationship and then feeling in despair about the relationship. And some of it could be your own avoidance of emotion, Libra, is what I'm picking up as well. Some of it could be your own avoidance of going into why this relationship is so triggering, instead of removing yourself and running away from it. Because the same pattern will repeat itself in other relationships unless you heal the aspect of yourself that is drawing that energy to you, or that is causing you to feel an imbalance in any way. I just get the sense that in 2026, this might be an energy you finally start to sit with or face. It's almost like the other person, and I'm seeing the way they're showing it to me is the other person in their frustration, in wanting to resolve whatever it is, whether it's conflict, whether it's an argument, whether it is a situationship that needs closure. I'm almost feeling like you have this stubborn, whiny energy, you know, like a toddler, like a 3-year-old toddler, and this other person or other energy or other situation wants to sit you down and tie you down to the chair so that they can feel they can have you in one spot in order to just maintain a conversation or resolve a conversation. I don't know if any of you have watched The Goonies, but when they tie Chunk up to that chair and he starts hopping around on it, that's the energy that I'm getting. Spirit has a sense of humor. It's the energy that I'm getting. Like, even when you are being strapped to the chair, you're trying to escape by like using your feet and the chair's legs to hop out of the room. For some reason, you need to escape the situation, and I'm not sure what it is, what energy it is that is triggering you, Libra, to want to escape the situation, but it's something you have to look into. Because again, it is going to be a repeating pattern if you avoid it. That was very specific for someone. Okay, let's look at your tarot now, Libra. But it's really positive that in 2026, that energy is going to be resolved, or you're going to find a way to balance and alchemize relationships or that energy, my Libra. My son is a Libra, and fairness is extremely important to him. But he doesn't run away from difficult conversation. No, he doesn't. Maybe, you know, this, and take it as it resonates. Maybe it's the reverse of the situation, Libra, and cross watchers. Maybe it is your person that is the one that is avoiding, and you are trying to bring in the balance. So maybe, you know, what I was describing earlier, this could either be you or it could be your person. It felt like you, Libra, but it could also be your person's energy, avoidant attachment. I don't know why those reels keep coming up in my For You feed, the Mel Robin AI reels and the Matthew Hussey AI reels, and it's all about avoidant attachment and anxious attachment, and I end up watching them. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's actually both exactly the same thing. It's just the approach is different. Where anxious attachment clings for dear life, and avoidant attachment runs for dear life, but the fear is the same. The fear is abandonment. The fear is feeling exposed or being too vulnerable. Okay. Libra. Jumpers only. Yes. This is avoidant. This is avoidant energy. This is when, someone cannot handle the emotional intensity of a situation, and this card usually means to walk away from situations that emotionally drain you, emotionally aren't serving you, and walk towards your wish fulfillment. Walk towards the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. I'm not getting that energy in your reading today, Libra. I'm getting an energy of someone walking away because of the emotional intensity. So they feel like they have to withdraw or retreat to process their own emotional inner conflict, their own inner tension about the situation. So this is not to be taken personally by either party. It's just how this person deals with emotional intensity, or how they have been taught, how they have been shown to deal with emotional intensity is to withdraw their energy, completely, and sometimes without closure. You see the expression of the moon as well. It's like that satisfied emoji. It's almost like and it could also be a sense of pride. Wow. And what did I say, Libra? I said that it is a fear of abandonment that is driving this behavior. And that is the abandonment card. That is an energy of feeling left out in the cold. And that's the energy that has come through. It's feeling left out in the cold. It's feeling this fear of being rejected or being ignored, being ghosted. There's also a feeling of, like a victim kind of a feeling of this person may emotionally manipulate a little so that you feel sorry for them. And this is, this is all, and I don't ever judge, because I've been through, various situations myself where I have, I've now become conscious of when I am manipulating, or when I am in an energy of, trying to get someone's attention or to do something for validation. Like, I've become very hyper aware of it now. I can almost see it happening, and I am able to then choose a different way of being. But when it was unconscious, and you have to be kind with yourself or with the other, because it's a very unconscious thing. You are treading into narcissist territory if it is a conscious thing. If it is a conscious manipulation. That is where there's a lack of empathy, where that's a little bit, there's a psychology to that. I'm not an expert, but that is like psychopath territory. But if it is genuinely, done in an unconscious way, and it's because of wounding, because of how a person was taught to receive attention, if it is through being hurt or being wounded, if that was how they received attention, then they will, continue to behave in a certain way in order to receive that attention. Obviously, it's not a healthy way of being. You're observing the situation, Libra. I think you've come to observe what is actually going on. So you are able to see it from the outside more clearly than before. Just observing. So it's a mental action. It's a mental process. It's not like you are taking any action. This could also be someone that is spying on you or observing you, observing your social presence. There is going to be truth spoken in the situation. There will be clarity going forward. And again, I feel like this is the justice energy coming in. This is your energy. This is air energy. It's the energy of bringing in balance, bringing in truth, bringing in honesty. Justice needs honesty. Justice needs openness. Justice needs truth. And that is your energy, Libra. It is the energy of justice. And this is the relational alchemy, the new beginnings that are coming in for you, divinely guided and divinely gifted in 2026, is the ability to see clearly, the ability to provide clarity, see clearly for yourself. And now I know why they wanted me to share that experience, because now that I'm conscious of the ways in which I approach emotion or love or relationship, I can choose differently. So it was only after that clarity that I was able to then heal or choose differently in every single moment. Because healing isn't about making the feeling go away. It is about having the trigger or having the feeling, but choosing a different response. Because you are now aware of it. You are now aware of why you choose certain responses. So you are also receiving this clarity for yourself, Libra. And that's very, very important in the healing journey, in the growth journey, because you don't want to go around for the rest of your life behaving in a way that is unconscious. You're not only hurting yourself, but you are also hurting the people around you. So I love this for you, Libra, and it is air energy. If I didn't say that already, it is air energy, it is your energy, it is justice and fairness. There is going to be a conversation. So if there has been no contact with someone in your life, Libra, there is going to be a conversation that's coming in. And you both are still observing each other. This does feel like a no contact situation, actually, that is going to be resolved, or that there is going to be some form of resolution. Yeah, there is, it could be an unexpected way that this connection comes back together, but it could also have been a very unexpected moment of clarity, or an event that happened, a situation that happened in the relationship that caused both of you, or caused you and the situation. And remember, this could be another person, this could be career, this could take it how it resonates. This moment came in unexpectedly, like a lightning bolt, and it comes in to clear any energies that are being false, any energies that are wearing a mask, any energy where the foundation is built on instability, where the foundation is unstable and is not sound, is not authentic, is not grounded. Where people are lying to each other, relationships where there's an unhealthy balance, there's an unhealthy dynamic or codependency or courting, like you see in the devil card, where people are attached to each other or courted to each other through the lower level frequencies, like guilt and fear and shame. So the universe came in to split or to cause the separation so that healing can occur on both sides before there is any movement forward. A new beginning. There will be a new beginning in the material world that lands, and there's two new beginnings now. So there's a new beginning in communication, in clarity, and a seed has been planted. There will be a seed planted in the relationship that will then provide the potential for it to move forward in a healthy way. So there's definitely a new cycle to your relationships going on here, Libra. It could be one, it could be many, but an emotionally charged relationship is going to come into balance. And there is guidance around the situation. This is, a seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles as long as both parties are willing to put in the work, put in the effort, and be honest about the connection. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. And this is about missing. This is about childhood connection. It's about balance. It's about equal give and take. And it's about this feeling of peace and reciprocity in a loving connection, in a loving relationship. I always feel like this child or this person is like a giant. But it's that feeling of like coming home to your your grandma's house, the smell of cookies and the smell of old person's cream and clothes and knitting, and it's that kind of feeling in a relationship where you feel like you've known this person for a very long time. It's a beautiful feeling of peace and knowing and comfort. And isn't that what we all want in relationship? Not these energies playing out, but these energies playing out where love wins out. And it's a progression from the 5. The 6 is a progression from the 5. So this is what is coming through for you in 2026, Libra. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of healing for your relationship circles. There's going to be a lot of resolution. You're bringing in balance. You're bringing in fairness. You are going to play a key role in this, Libra. And that might just be through your own personal growth and healing that this balance is brought in. Okay, Libra. Let me just see. The LightSeers said, use me. I want to say something. Okay, LightSeers. Let's see what the LightSeers has to say. What tumbled out was the Knight of Pentacles, which is moving slowly. Card of Virgo. So yes, these situations, I mean, these resolutions don't happen overnight. If we rush them, we can then end up back in the same pattern, the same repetition, the same cycle. But if we allow the time and the space and the healing to happen, um, the cycle can be broken and there can be new, healthier ways of being. Okay. So, speaking your truth, this is your card, Libra. I do feel like you have a big role to play in balancing and healing relationship in 2026, and also in finding your sense of joy again, Libra. Card of Sagittarius, but finding your sense of purpose and joy and your fire again. Because if you've been in this energy, if you've been in fear or scarcity, it's very difficult to be in the present moment, to enjoy life, and to just be impulsive, to just be present and spontaneous when we are battling with fear, anxiety, and feelings of scarcity. So, definitely, you, Libra, bringing in the wisdom, the balance, the emotional maturity that is needed for this new beginning in relationship. And again, this could be you, could also be you healing other relationships. So if you are a counselor or a mediator or a lawyer, your work is going to be taken to another level when you are able to do this personal growth for you and look at um, your own emotional landscape. All right, Libra, I'm sending you so much love. I hope that resonated. If it did, please leave me a like, share, comment. Until the next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a wonderful festive season. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching and supporting the channel. Sending lots of love.